Okay, welcome to the Doing It With Purpose podcast, where I am your host, Cornelius T. Summers, a.k.a. Little Cuddy, and we have co-host Gregory Peterson, a.k.a. The Deep. And we're here today at Brookland Cayce High School with a very special guest. We have the famous, the behind-the-scenes,
yes,
the MVP,
the
MVP of the Bethea household. We have Mrs. Sade Bethea, not the co-owner, but the founder, the owner, the CEO. I don't even have all the labels of SJB management. And so welcome to the show, Ms. Bethea.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's jump right into it.
Oh, God.
Tell us who Mrs. Sade Bethea is, because you're more than the, six-time championship winning wife.
Yeah.
You're more than the wife of the legendary South Carolina high school coach Deon Bethea.
Yes.
Like, you have your own organization. And so we want to hear about that today. We're going to put Coach on the back burner today.
Yeah, we're not going to call his name anymore.
Not going to call his name anymore. We'll let you do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my name is Sade, and I say that because, like I told you, people pronounce my name wrong all the time.
Okay.
I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. I grew up with a single parent. My mom raised me, my brother, and my siblings. My brother and my sister, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And we didn't hurt for anything. We didn't want for anything. She instilled in us the importance of working hard and family. I can remember as a child, my mom would host different family gatherings and little birthday celebrations for us, and I would always find joy in helping her to put together those celebrations. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And whether it was me blowing up balloons, putting up the banners, cooking a dish, I always found joy in that. So growing up, naturally, I became the planner of my friend groups and my family members. Whenever anybody had a birthday, a wedding, or anything like that, I always was the person helping to plan it.
Okay.
And then, I'm a mother. I'm a wife, as you guys know.
Yeah.
The famous Deon Bethea.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I always have to say that. And we have two girls, 11 and 15 years old. So right now we're dealing with preteen and teenagers.
So what's their name? What's their name?
Chloe and Christian.
Chloe and Christian.
Yeah, so we're dealing with the whole drama world and them arguing back and forth, because of their age difference.
Yeah.
So going back to my childhood, being able to show them what hard work is and the importance of family, and them being able to see Deon elevate and myself grow as a business brings me joy, and them being able to see the background, because a lot of times people see the success, but they don't see the background. I mean, that comes with it. So just, everyday mom, work full-time, have my business. I'm actually in school getting my MBA.
That's what's up, man. I was wondering
to really invest in my business. So over at Johns Hopkins, a lot of people don't know I'm also into health management.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that's my undergrad.
Yeah.
Healthcare management.
Yeah, so just, being multifaceted. So it's just important for me to show my girls that you don't have to be one dimension.
Oh, yeah.
So dynamic, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So that's just a little bit about me.
So you are the real MVP.
Oh, yeah.
Of this, yeah.
Coach
we labeled you, the MVP.
Coach
before.
drawing up inbound plays, and she drawing up a whole game
Well, we
plan.
have a running joke in my house where I always tell him I'm the real head coach.
Yeah.
I'm the one giving him the plays.
Yeah.
He's just out there working it. So
He's
that's
just
our
doing
running
what
joke.
you say do.
Yeah.
That's what we
our
all
running
do.
joke.
Yeah. That's what we all. We just do what y'all say do.
But there's some truth in that statement, because the support that you give him is more important than any play that he can draw up. Like him being able to have a focused mind on what player to put in, on when to call the timeout and all that kind of stuff. You got to have a clear mind. You can't have some stuff going on at home and come out here and win 6 state championships in the way he has. So that's kudos to. There's this running joke in my house. At one point in time, I would tell my wife I'm the head, and she would tell me, well, I've never seen a body walk around without the backbone. That means it's paralyzed. So I said, hey, you are the backbone of the family,
Yes.
So, but SJB, you are able to pretty much host any type of event. What type of events do you specialize in, offer, or like what are some of the best type of events that you've kind of put together?
To be honest, people ask me this all the time, like what kind of events that I enjoy. But it's really just any type of events, from the birth of a baby shower, all the way down to the celebration of somebody's life and everything that falls in between. Each event is different, just as long as my client is satisfied and their guests have a great time, and that, I'm able to see people build memories that they can, have for a lifetime.
Okay. So weddings, birthday parties.
Weddings, birthday parties.
Baby showers.
Corporate events, sporting events.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of sporting events, I'll let Greg lead us into this because, hey, listen, when we are about to have someone on the show, Greg goes through, he might know which your third grade teacher was.
Nah, she don't have any information out there, man. She don't have any. Only information that I seen, like on her page or whatever, I saw like someone just celebrated like 101 birthday or something.
Yeah,
whatever.
my grandmother.
So,
yes,
I saw that or whatever.
101.
Yeah, that's awesome right there. Yeah, that's awesome.
Hey, he would have tracked down everything but your social security.
So I wanted to call her, but I couldn't get no number to, get some dirt on her or whatever.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get nothing on her or whatever.
Very
But
personal life.
Yeah. So we're going back to the preview. Dion normally hosts this preview jamboree or whatever, the basketball thing, and pretty much now you're taking over with that. Yes. So tell us about the preview.
Okay, well, I will say I'll give Dion his credit. Let's put that on record.
We cutting that out.
Coach, it's not about you right now, man.
I'll give him his credit. He's the one that came up with the preview. It was his idea.
Yeah.
I'm the one that just helped him create it, put all the pieces together so he'd be able to do it. To him, it's, more so about the games and things like that. But behind events, there's things behind the scenes. So it's not all just people coming and seeing games. You have security, you have your concessions, you have your DJ. You're responsible for everybody in that building. So it's a lot of work that he doesn't see. But it's a lot of work to put an event like this together.
Yeah, and so you were pretty much, I guess you've been putting it together the whole time, the whole event together, whatever. So now you're just going to lead everything or whatever now.
Yeah, so actually the history behind the preview is once I did the first preview, a lot of people were calling and like, you should do mine, and you should do this, and you should do that. Mm-hmm. So it kind of gave me the boost to actually start my business professionally. Okay. Of course, like I said, I've been doing events for like family and friends, but nothing on a professional level. So once I did the first preview, I was like, okay, maybe I should. Yeah. So again, that preview gave me an opportunity to showcase myself and see what I had the capabilities to do. So that's what. So thank you, Dion.
Yeah.
He pushed you out there. That's a good husband.
Exactly. Yeah. So we can all agree that it was a success.
Yeah, it was a success. It was right here at Brookland Cayce. I was nervous as ever because, like I said, that was my first major big event that I've done. Like I said, I've done stuff for family and friends, but that's a little different because, you can yell at your family and friends. Oh, yeah. You know, mistakes can happen with your family and friends, but when you're having the public involved, it's a different case. Yeah. So. Yeah. So with us talking about the preview, you don't have to name all the teams, but just tell us some top teams that's going to be, at the preview we're going to be able to watch or whatever. Okay. Well, I'm going to try to name all the teams, but there are 24 both boy and girl teams.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start with the ladies.
The ladies, we have North, we have Goose Creek, we have Military Magnet, Keenan, and Lower Richland.
Okay. All right, so.
And then the boys, we have, I'm sorry, I didn't name for the girls. We also have Brookland Cayce girls. Okay. The boys, we have Brookland Cayce, we have North, we have Military Magnet boys, we have Lancaster, we have AC Floor, Lexington, Gray, Oceanside, God, it's so many. Chapin, Lakewood, Sumter. I don't want to forget anybody. They get mad at me.
And that's no problem, because what we will do during the episode is we tell several, I guess, this isn't designed for you to remember everything. So we'll post a picture, side by side, picture in picture, some way to let the viewers know that look, these are the teams. Who's gonna be here? Hey, you've named enough phenomenal high school teams. Now that on November 16th, November 16th, right here in Brookland Cayce High School, you need to go ahead and get your tickets. They're on sale now.
Yeah.
You have some VIP tickets for sale?
I have early bird specials, so please, they're limited. So make sure you get your early bird tickets. That's going to save you a couple dollars. I have VIP, which is going to be the floor seating. VIP also, you get a little snack bag, you know, so you don't have to get up and go to the concession and wait in
that's
that
what's
long
up,
line.
man.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, we have general admission, so you get to choose what option you want.
Okay. But you can go ahead and do that now because on that Saturday, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. And from my understanding, you know, this will be my first preview.
Yes.
But I'm looking forward to it. But it's going to be ran similar to a football jamboree. We're not used to too many basketball jamborees, but I think it's a great idea.
Oh, yeah.
And so you'll see a quick sneak peek of the top teams in South Carolina.
Yeah.
And so definitely, you know, as I think about, this is the 4th annual. So you've had 3 before this one. Like you said, there's a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of work that goes into it. How do you sleep the night before?
I don't.
quick, I don't. Yeah.
I'm thinking, I mean, you know, 9 o'clock that Friday night, what's going through your mind?
Do I have everything? What am I missing? Is everything? It's a lot of things. Even before the night before, even now, just sometimes I wake up at night. Oh, maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do that.
Yeah.
You know, it's a constant thinking about how can you make your event different from other people's jamborees.
Exactly.
How can you know, make sure that your guests say, okay, next year I want to make sure I'm in the building.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, so it's a lot of creativity that comes with, you know, doing a sporting event to make sure that it's just not about the basketball games.
Yeah.
It's about, you know, bringing the community together, them having a great time, creating a platform for these young athletes to be seen.
Yeah.
So,
And she's going to have live performers here also or whatever. So that's going to make, you know, the young people come out. They're going to want to see these performers or whatever. We actually have, he's not actually, originally from Batesburg, Leesville, but
He's his family. He's a Perry. He's a Springs. He's a, I think he's kin to the Summers. And I say that Dr. John Summers, different Summers, you know.
Oh, okay then.
But no, don't do that.
We don't really want the Summers in it. But hey, that's another whole other story. Go ahead.
But no, what intrigued me when we first talked over the phone and we kind of linked up through Coach Dion, your passion and your commitment when we talked about, you said, you know, I'm going to have some performers and I want it to be the youth. That caught my eye there because there's, you know, we could easily go out and find some celebrity grown adult to perform. But the fact that you're giving these younger men and women the opportunities, because I think a dance team is coming.
Yeah, we have actually the Richland Northeast whole entire band and their dance line coming.
Okay.
So I'm really excited about that. That's something that you've never seen at a jamboree
Oh,
before.
no,
There's
exactly.
no band at a jamboree.
Exactly.
Like I said, just allowing and giving the youth a platform. A lot of times people don't give them the opportunity.
Yeah.
You know, we like to call the Generation Z, what is it, Gen Z that they call themselves? We like to call them lazy. But to me, they're very courageous. They're outspoken. They're doing things that I would have never done
Oh, yeah,
as
they're
a child.
different.
So
they're
they're very
different.
different. So if I can give them an opportunity just to showcase their talent and the things that they have going on, that's what I'm going to do.
That's what's up.
So, yeah.
So this is the first time you're going to have performers?
No, I've had performance before. I had Gray's dance team, and I also had a young lady that was a rapper the second year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So listen, you know, we hope you're doing well in school for our younger viewers, but you never know the opportunity that may fall in your lap if you just do what you're supposed to do and also work on whatever gifts and skills and things that you have, because here, you know, you could be performing at the next jamboree.
Right.
You never know.
At the preview. Exactly.
So with an event like this, once you put it out there regarding the teams, are there a lot of phone calls? Teams want to get in, or are the teams, because they follow the Bethea family, they're like, hey, it's almost a giving?
No, the team. Once I put out the schedule, that's it's set in stone already.
Yeah. Okay.
Of course, we get calls like, "Oh man, I should have."
Yeah.
You know,
I imagine so.
But, you know, it's like, okay, well, there's always next year. And then we have the videographers calling and wanting to come in. which I do give. That's another opportunity that I give to youth and give them opportunity. You know, they can be their first time with a camera, but if they want to come out and record and test their skills, I'm, welcome them in. So anybody that wants a media pass, all they have to do is email me.
Okay, and we'll put her email up so that way you can see how to get in contact with SJB management, and that way you can get that access granted for you to be able to come out and snap some photos. We plan to be in the building. We plan to. We want to see some highlights. So if the teams are going to watch this prior to that day, we want to see some highlights. We want to interview some coaches, some top players, some top performers, and just give everyone some feedback on this is what the Premier Jamboree. I'm sorry, the preview. The preview Jamboree. And it is a premier event. Like no one else is doing it.
Exactly.
No one else is doing this. And so we're just excited about it. And so let's talk about some of the guests. Have you ever had like quite a few celebrity guests in the building?
Yes, actually, our first preview, we had Asia Wilson.
Okay,
so that's what's up,
Look, I'm wearing an Asia Wilson shirt. Shout out Asia Wilson.
And look, I'm got on Don Staley, the GOAT.
Okay, so
the GOAT.
The best of the best. The best of SC.
Yeah.
So who knows will show up?
Yeah, exactly. Anybody might come or whatever. And with him, with the Don Staley shirt or whatever, I saw Don shouted out you something, on Twitter or on Instagram?
I think it was on Twitter. I think maybe it was for my birthday.
For real. So you and Don like that?
I think her and Dion are. I won't say.
No, we need you to be like that. We're gonna say this on
I
every.
have the most respect for Don.
Coach Staley, come on the podcast.
Fangirling over her all the time. I love what she represents.
Everybody, man.
We're trying to get it. That's like once we get Coach Staley on the podcast,
he gonna shut it down.
I'm putting my resignation.
It's gonna be over with. Yeah.
I'm putting my resignation in. They can have it. I'll work behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I might put an application at SJB management. But I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
I'm looking to do some USC events. So, Don, if you're watching, holla at me.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. We're going to tag her. We're going to tag her this time.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
But, no, we just, what I will say is we had an interview with Coach Sade Bethea during our first season.
Yeah, great
And now sitting down with the MVP, because we always tell the Wild, they the real MVP.
For real, for sure.
Shout out to my cousin Michelle, who has to deal with Greg, and hey,
she got an easy job, man. She got an easy job.
How?
I make it easy for her.
Okay.
Just like, don't you make it easy for Dion?
No.
Oh my God.
Not all the time.
Hey, we might have to have a
no.
That
was the wrong question. Dion makes it easy for you.
No.
I'm quite sure he
said
does.
He gives me a hard time.
She can't answer for Dion. She can't answer for Dion.
Oh, okay.
He gives me a hard time. But we push each other to be,
exactly.
successful. So.
Hey, exactly. Call it the 20, 30-second timeout, take a break, and then get back in the game.
I always tell Dion, I'm like, I don't date losers, so you better win.
Hey.
So that's why. That's the reason behind the six championships.
That's the science. That's the science. 6-time state championship.
You can't afford to lose.
Hey, you getting that briefing before you walk out the game day. You better come back a winner.
Yes, exactly. So when he's walking out the tunnel or whatever, or when he's leaving home, we're like, hey, don't come back here if you done lost, right?
Hey, I can see his pregame speech. Hey, I can't go home tonight with this L right here.
Exactly.
He tells that story all the time. When one day he came home and he lost the game, and I was like, he was like wanting to take me out, and I was like, yeah, I don't go out with lose.
Oh, wow.
That's hard.
That's hurt there.
So he always tells that story.
So what was your question again? Do she make it easy for Coach Dion? Nah,
not at all. Not at all. But Dion, we praying for you, bro.
But you know what? In memory of one of the greatest, she got a Kobe mindset.
Yeah.
She got a Kobe. She got the Mamba mentality right there.
Exactly.
So,
she has the Mamba mentality.
I give my kids a hard time. So I just,
Supposed to, though. Yeah, you're not supposed to make it easy for them.
Yeah, I want them to be successful.
Yeah.
I want them to reach heights that they could have never imagined.
Exactly.
But, I'm sitting here today with a business and so many things going on that I would have never imagined.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And that's, speaking of that, my story, I can't imagine. What fascinates me, one of the things that fascinates me is just having a son. Like my daughter, I love her. She's my princess. I have 2 daughters, my oldest daughter. I love them to death. But having a son, that's like, I'm looking at him act like me, frustrating at times. But then it's like, man, I can't. Somebody would have told me, he's 15. Somebody would have told me 16, 17 years ago that I was gonna have a son and he was gonna act just like me, hey, I would have got on birth control. And I was mad, and I was mad. I would have got on birth control because I had no clue what I was getting myself into. But yeah, we have to push our kids. That's something if we don't push them, the world will push them in the wrong direction.
Oh yeah,
so
for sure.
we have to push them and hold them accountable, and just getting them to understand that. But so we have the preview November 16th. It's starting at 12.
12. Yep.
So what? How many? They playing one quarter? They playing 2 quarters? What are they playing?
They're playing a half.
They're playing a half. Okay.
They're playing a half. So it's running from 12 to 8:45 is our last game.
Okay.
Which is going to be Oceanside and Gray.
Okay.
So the performers are in between. The performers are where?
Yeah, we have the band playing at 6:45.
Okay.
So they're right before, I believe, the Keenan game.
Okay.
And then we have our rapper MBHC.
Yeah.
Straight out of Batesburg. Leads
He'll be
here, too.
performing right before the final game.
Okay. So he.
I want to make sure they have good crowds.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
That's a event person mind right there.
Yeah,
Well,
you
you don't want to bring them in like a beginning of and ain't nobody in here. So yeah.
You know, well, never mind. She might not have went to the club. That's from our club days. You know, if the club opened up at 8, 9 o'clock, man, you ain't going to 12, 31 o'clock.
That's what time we going in there. Yeah, 12, 31 o'clock. We used to go in there. I say that.
I'm not going in there at all these days.
No.
Tell me about it. That's all you could do.
But yeah, you want to make sure that they get the most visibility.
Yeah.
So it's important to do that.
Oh yeah.
But
So, and you talked about your kids you talked about you actually reaching these heights, and you want your kids to reach these heights that, you wouldn't imagine, you doing. So with you not imagine doing like certain stuff or whatever, Dion had the opportunity to coach at the Jordan Brand game.
right.
So you, and he told us on the podcast, pretty much, he wanted his family to experience that with him. So how was that experience? Because that's up there.
It was a crazy experience. It was during my kids' spring break, and I didn't want to go because Chicago is cold.
Yeah, it's a different kind of cold.
Yeah. It was cold, but I'm glad we did go. I think we stayed at the Chicago Times, which is like right across the street from the Big Bean in Chicago.
Okay.
It was a great experience. My daughter missed out on seeing Travis Scott. He ended up coming, and he was there. He was like downstairs in the somewhere in the lobby, and my husband wanted her to go down there, but she was like, "No, I'm tired." And then turns out she missed the opportunity to meet Travis Scott. So she was, down about that. But we had a great time. It was a great experience. Just seeing the behind the scenes with that. He enjoyed it. Being there to support him is always important. For us.
For sure. And he was excited about, taking his family to do this thing. Do the Jordan Brand, whatever. That's why I brought it up. I know how he felt about just being there, doing the Jordan Brand. He was like, you know what? It's that important to me that I need to bring my family in on this so they can experience it. We'll experience this right here together.
Yeah, and now we love Chicago.
Yeah, I love Chicago. So
even in the cold?
Even in the cold.
I was about to say, it's not cold there anymore?
We love Chicago. We went, we had to go last November because he had a game. So
okay.
We were there for the holidays, and it was.
Is she anticipating seeing Travis Scott there again? That's what she's looking forward for?
I don't know. I can't tell you what kids. They're always up and down.
Oh yeah, for sure. So with the preview going on November the 16th, you being an event management person or whatever, we heard about this ball that you normally put on. That you done put on the back burner because of the preview. I guess I don't really know whatever.
And we're looking forward to one in 2025, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Tell us about this ball or whatever, because my wife, she watched the show religiously or whatever, and we seen like I went on your page and I saw like one of the previous events or whatever, and man, they do like the old timey costumes and stuff, whatever.
What's the show?
Bridgerton.
Yeah, Bridgerton. Yeah.
So I did that in 2022 when I first launched my business. That was like going to be my premiere event because Bridgerton was a hot show.
Yeah.
They were having Bridgerton balls all around the United States, and I knew they weren't going to come to Columbia.
Yeah.
So, but I wanted to experience it. So I created what I called the Columbia Queen's Ball of Columbia.
Okay.
And we had a violinist that played the hip-hop music. We had a queen. Everybody thought I was going to be the queen, but I was not the queen.
Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes.
I was not the queen's. I was not the queen, and we had the whole thing where they picked the diamond of the night. We had a duke there. We had a live DJ there, food, drinks, lots of opportunities for people to take pictures and things like that. So it was just like a true Bridgerton experience. Yeah. And I'm looking to bring it back in 2025. I wanted to do it this year, but when you're running events, you have to plan them way in ahead. Like people think like it may be like a month. No, you have to plan like 6 months to a year when you're doing an event. So especially if you an event like that with so many details. You don't want to get it wrong.
Okay. So are the guests limited or?
Well, with that event, I do a limited amount of guests. I don't try to go over 100 because you want people to really experience it. The event is overcrowded, then you're not going to get that experience that you want your guests to have. So I do limit it at about 100. I cut it off.
Okay, so 96, everybody. 96. We already got 4 people that's coming. 96. Yeah.
So but again, I'm looking to bring it back next year. I'm just trying to think of ways to add more to it. Like I said, every time you do an event, you want to try to recreate it and see how you can make it better. You're always thinking about what you did wrong and things like that. So just giving myself an opportunity to really sit down and see where I want to take it.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people have been asking me, when are you going to do it again? When are you going to do it again? I'm like,
there's your cue right there.
Oh yeah, exactly. Man.
It's a demand for it because it's not many. I mean, okay, Columbia, pretty much, the capital, but people like wholesome, good fun and good experiences and something different than just going to a movie or going to a game or something like that. Those things are tremendously fun, but
and it takes a lot to do events.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot. I mean, it's a lot of money that costs that come. These things aren't free. People often forget that. I'm spending money for this. Nobody's giving me, money to put on that type of event. It's very expensive.
Oh yeah.
So you want people to come out, to support it.
Oh yeah.
So I saw the video. So was it just basically indoors? I think it was at night, right?
Yeah, it was at night. It was at a mansion because, as you know, in the show, everything's done at like these grand mansions. So it was at the mansion on Blanding. And like I said, we had a queen, we had the violinist, we had the live DJ. Shout out to DJ. Oh, God. I'm sorry.
Nah, you get it.
DJ Prince Ice, he'll kill me.
Oh yeah,
DJ Prince Ice.
Prince Ice will kill me. My mind just went blank. I saw his face and then my mind went blank. Now I'm sorry. But we had DJ Prince Ice, and I actually had a violinist come all the way from Atlanta.
Oh, wow.
His name was Richard Punch. He's a very popular violinist in Atlanta. So
okay.
I want to make sure that people had the best of the best when it came to those type of things. Because being a hip-hop violinist and having the theatrics and stuff is not easy.
And I was asking that because I seen like the video and it was inside or whatever. And my wife, she's always watching this show when I think the season just came back out.
Yeah, that's why people started asking.
And she was watching the whole season before and all that or whatever. So I saw they used to have. Well, I saw that they was having this event like outside. So have you thought about having it like outside somewhere?
I thought about if I brought it back to like during the springtime, and I'll do like how they did the outside games and things like that. So I have thought about that. See, look, I might put you on the team.
Yeah, I might. I'm always looking for a job.
Good luck.
I'm always looking for a job.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I'm ready to quit this job right now.
Oh God. Don't quit yet.
Good luck.
Don't quit yet.
Okay then. Okay. Yeah.
But wait for the preview to be over.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can quit and come join me.
Can you please call me for a reference? That's all
I don't need no references, man. I'm good.
No, just call me for a reference.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay, I'm gonna call you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you on speaker so you can hear.
You won't get this. You won't get it.
Straight hater, man. Straight hater.
Won't get it.
Yeah.
And he gonna take off in the first 90 days. I can guarantee you that.
I might have something come up or whatever, man. You never know. You never know.
Well, you might get fired.
See? He don't care. He don't care because he retired. He gonna tell you, I don't care. I ain't got work. Ain't nothing but a job.
Work ain't nothing but a job.
Yeah.
Never mind, you can't be on my team.
I done got fired before I got the job. Day, I got fired on my day off, man.
For real.
You gotta work hard in this business.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So, what are some goals in future? Okay, we just talked about the ball, the Queen's Ball possibly coming back. What are some other ventures or potential future things you could see coming from SJB?
Oh God, I don't like to talk about things that I haven't put out there yet.
You got to talk it into
But-
existence. You got to talk it into existence.
You don't have to give us key details, but just, get the people a little something to look forward to.
How can I say this without putting it out too much? But I am branching out into doing events outside of South Carolina, but that represents people within South Carolina.
Okay.
People that I like to say that they're influential people that may be from South Carolina or they may be representing South Carolina in a great way. So like Dawn, she's not from South Carolina, but she definitely represents South Carolina in the best way. So
she got her own street down here in Columbia somewhere now. So
She pretty much own everything around here, man. Everything.
Just, continuing to grow. I'm always looking for new vendors to be a part of my vendor list. I'm always looking at just different things that's going on outside of the state, just to see what I can bring in and, for people to experience.
So you're trying to grow outside of South Carolina?
Yeah, not only outside of South Carolina, but just looking, because a lot of people, a lot of times, they go running to Atlanta or they go running to Charlotte and things like that. So I always do research and see what's going on, what's hot now, what are the new trends.
Okay.
So just kind of, staying within the trends and seeing what's going on and seeing how, if I can create something different, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And so that's
and bring it here.
As Greg always says, the motto of our show is doing it with purpose. But if you ain't gonna do it with passion, or you can do it with purpose, and don't do it at all. Yeah. And it sounds like,
for sure,
just from the events that you've already done, the events that you have, kind of hush because they're gonna come. Right. There's some passion. I can't imagine. They say opposites attract, but then there's also things about relationships and marriages and couples to where they have some of the same ambitions and drive. And so we already know the caliber of coach that Coach Dion is. And just like you said, you ain't going to date a loser, and he ain't going to choose someone who's going to hold him back. So we anticipating, these state championship level experiences that are forthcoming. So, yeah, we're looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to the preview. I just, my son's a avid basketball player, loving it. And so I know he's going to be looking forward to it. Hopefully one of these previews in the near future, he'll be on somebody's court out there himself. But
sweeping the floor.
Hey,
why would you say that?
That's what they're going to be doing, man. Nah, I give him a hard time. That's my guy. That's my guy.
He said he's going to be dunking next year. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's my guy.
You never know. You never know.
Hey.
He all right. He can't beat me, but he all right. Hey. Oh, yeah, I give him that work. He know it. He know it.
But, yeah, we ain't going to prolong you and keep you longer than you have to be or want to be. But we want to take this opportunity for you to just, I guess before Greg takes us home, if there is one thing as a business owner, as the entrepreneur, spouse, mother that you are, as well as I call it the backbone of the Bethea family, what advice would you give someone out there that's looking into becoming an entrepreneur, being a mom, being a spouse of a very, very busy and sought-out individual, as Coach Dion is? What advice would you give them? Because you make it look easy.
Yeah. It's not easy at all. I just always tell people to remain true to themselves. Don't allow people to put you in a box. People will try to put you in a box all the time, especially being a woman. They think that you only can be in one lane and do one thing. So just, remaining true to yourself, remaining true to your values and things that you believe in. Sometimes, along the road, you're going to get the no's. So it's definitely not going to be easy. Definitely. Yeah. I get no's all the time. People be surprised. And, just keep pushing yourself forward. Keep trying to recreate yourself. Don't allow people negative energy into your life. The minute somebody shows you that they're not somebody for you, get rid of them.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Exactly. That's why I don't even hire that guy right now.
He's already fired, so we already know. He's not.
I ain't even put my application in yet.
He's not about the event management life. He got to take it off all the time.
Oh, I ain't. CJ, get my phone. Let me call Dion.
Nah, and you have to be that way in business,
exactly.
And we wish you nothing but success. We know this event is going to be successful. We're going to be here trying to support in every facet of the way that we can. And it was just, a lot of times you see these great coaches and you see these great individuals who younger adults. I won't say just children, but younger adults. These young gentlemen who have been coaching maybe Little League basketball, and they're trying to, tamper with AAU eventually, and then eventually school ball. It takes some effort and some time and some sacrifice that goes into winning, because you just can't use the couple of hours that the school gives you to work with these kids. It's a 24-hour job, I imagine, similar to when I had soldiers in the military. So hats off to Coach D. Thank you for sharing your lovely spouse with us and to help us gain an understanding of what the preview was all about, as well as what services SJB offers. And it was, be careful who you hire. That's all I can tell you. Be careful who you hire.
I hated the whole show.
The whole show.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole show.
I kind of figured.
Hey, CJ, did he help us set up today?
Yeah.
Nah.
What you mean? I ain't help y'all set up. I got y'all in the room.
Ever since we started this interview stuff on Friday nights, the man just he promotes himself.
I got a whole nother job.
I'm excited for you guys to come
he
out.
promotes
Oh yeah, we're excited to be a part of this right here for the first time. And me being like a sport advocate, I can't even believe that I didn't even know anything about the preview, man, until y'all brought this up, until you brought it to us or whatever, man. Hey, because I normally basketball game, me and my homeboy, Bianchi, we normally go to like all high school basketball games around the.
I was just going to ask. I know B gonna get a VIP ticket.
For sure. He definitely get
VIP. He
gonna be sitting front row, man.
Yeah.
He definitely sitting.
Bring him
front
2
row.
snack
Yeah,
bags.
exactly.
He gonna be there when the doors
get,
open and when the last game.
Oh yeah,
because that's just what he does.
Exactly,
He's
man.
gonna be in for a jam-packed action-filled day.
Yeah, because we normally go to the Chick-fil-A Classic.
Yeah,
We normally go to the Bojangles Bash or whatever. We make all those games or whatever. So that's not. For the preview, be going on for 4 years, and let's not know anything about it, man. Hey, that's crazy. That's really crazy.
We're growing.
Yeah, we've been in we are in the backwoods though, you know. So now I promise you, with us knowing, not that we're all that, but we're gonna get the word out there.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna get the word out there and bring
see
it.
And if a team, because I hadn't even talked to the coach about, I'm gonna talk to him this Friday, man, or whatever, about trying to get Batesburg in this preview thing, man.
And even
we got a nice little squad down there, man.
Definitely welcome.
Yeah, exactly.
All teams.
Exactly.
Everybody's given the opportunity to come and showcase.
Oh yeah.
But
I foresee it being a 2-day event because it's going to grow that big.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It might be like the Bash. Have to start like on Thursday night. Or whatever, and play Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah. Eventually, we're gonna get there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
More work
if
for
y'all
you.
looking for something.
Who else?
Mickey D's,
Bojangles, anything, man.
Wendy's.
Yeah, exactly.
Bojangles already got them. But we got Wendy's.
So McDonald's, Wendy's,
Zach
Taco Bell,
No, we ain't doing no Taco Bell, man.
No Taco Bell. I'm not trying to make my guests be sick and free.
I don't eat Taco Bell.
Me neither.
Yeah,
I don't know anybody who eat Taco Bell. You got to eat that stuff at the doctor's office only.
Exactly.
Like I don't want my attendees in the bathroom.
Okay, we're gonna cancel out Taco
But
Bell.
nothing against Taco Bell. Hey, if you want to be a sponsor, Taco Bell.
I was about to say they money green.
Hey,
exactly.
Believe it or not, though, might need to talk to Zest though.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm here
and they right around the corner.
They very big on supporting youth athletics. When I was my son's age and a little bit younger, they were sponsor of my team. So.
For sure.
Looking for sponsors too. Anybody that want to sponsor and show visibility for their brand.
You might want to hire him then, because he can get. I will give him that. He'll get some.
Man, I'm working all the time. I'm like,
look, you're rehired.
Back then they ain't know me. Mike Jones, I'm hot. Now they all on me.
That's all I need to hear.
He gets some sponsors now.
Exactly.
He retired from Michelin Tire Service. They got plenty of money down there. So.
You might be able to get you in. All right, we can do that. We'll do that.
Oh, yeah.
No, but back to the questions. Well, no, not the question. The answer that you gave about you done had plenty no's or whatever. And one of our mottos is, hey, it's pretty much God's plan.
Right.
Yeah.
So all those no's that you got, hey, it's pretty much God's plan. The no's, that mean it wasn't for you.
Not at
that
that time.
It exactly wasn't for you or whatever. So, hey, the yeses, they going to come way more often than you're going to get the no's or whatever.
And I can say that when I got those no's, looking back, I probably wasn't ready.
God's plan.
So
God's
I
plan.
wasn't ready for what I thought I was ready, because a lot of times we think that we're ready for something and
Exactly.
we're all excited about it. Then when we get that no or you get turned around, it's like, dang.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Well, and
exactly.
something else we say, don't tell yourself no. Let somebody else tell you no. So when you get a no from someone else, at least you try one.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people suffer from telling themselves no before they even ask for the help. Don't point at me, Greg. I do that a lot.
Yeah.
I do that a lot.
Well, I will say I will talk to anyone. I will ask anyone, you know, a question or for help or anything like that, because you just never know. Everybody at the top is not going to help you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, look for the people beside you.
Yeah,
you know, network with the people that's beside you that is hard. Hungry as you are.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
So.
Oh, yeah.
But hey, G, you finished bashing me on this episode?
Man, I ain't bash you. I ain't said nothing bad about this dude the whole time.
This has been hilarious.
No, but okay. So we want to go out with you giving your social medias, how they can get in contact with you, your email, and all that stuff.
Well, everything is SJB Event Management. That is Instagram, Facebook. I have an event on Facebook for the preview, and also my website, www.sjb Event Management. So if you guys are looking to buy tickets, make sure you go to my website and purchase your tickets. But remember, early bird is limited. VIP is limited, so do not come the day of the preview trying to buy a VIP ticket.
Nah.
It's not going to happen.
We're not opening no back doors or nothing like that right now.
So make sure you get your tickets early. It's going to be, like I said, a day full of fun, action-packed.
Oh, yeah.
And we're looking forward to it.
And I'm looking forward to the performances.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited to have the band and BHC.
So you going to do his thing, CJ?
Yeah.
You going to do okay?
Yeah, I'm excited.
You produce, or now he producing the music?
Look, he better be ready.
You work for us,
He
so
gonna
you
be
work.
ready.
You got your own business too outside of working for us.
Okay. He get fired every week.
Every week, he just
Way
came
more
off
than I get fired.
suspension.
Yeah, way more than I get
He
fired.
just
get
came off
fired every week,
suspension.
man.
Look, you better be ready.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, he'll be ready. He'll be ready.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he's going to be in front of a big crowd.
Yeah. So you still looking for volunteers and all that, whatever?
Definitely. Definitely always looking for volunteers, because on a day of an event like this, anything can happen. People will not show up saying that they're going to volunteer. So definitely always looking for volunteers. But when I'm saying I'm looking for volunteers, they have to be responsible. They have to be professional. It's just not, you know.
Pookie and Tabitha,
Ray, and all them.
We don't need you. You can come to the game and behave, because we're going to have security enforced. But,
And definitely security is strictly enforced. That's very important to me. It is a clear bag policy. And all bags will be checked.
Yeah.
And that includes the players.
That's what's up.
And the referees.
Okay.
So, I just want to make sure that we have a safe environment with everything going on these days. I just want to make sure the kids just come and enjoy themselves.
Yeah, just to have fun. That's it's going to be a day of fun.
It's at a school event, so no smoking on campus. Leave your stuff at home. Leave your weapons at home. Just come and watch some good, wholesome basketball, man.
And have fun.
That's it.
And security will be here, so
That's it.
Okay.
you will be exited.
Oh yeah.
All right. With that being said,
You can take us on home, man.
all right. So I want to first thank Miss Bethea for giving us this time, this moment, to put out all the information about the preview, everything that she has going on. And our motto is pretty much the name of the podcast is Doing It With Purpose. If you're not doing it with purpose, you're not doing it with passion, you're not doing it at all. Triple salute, Lil Tony, still yet, man.
Oh yeah, man.
That's what's up.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
So we thank y'all for coming out.
God bless.
Good
Good
night.
night.